Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, it is not MTV's Remote Control, hosted by Ken Ober. I'm not Ken Ober, God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lima, though, and you are watching WEML-TV, Channel 77, episode 199. It is May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. May the 5th be with you. And 5:52 p.m. What's going on, everybody? And one more day till we have the Rant and Rave podcast with Mr. Randy West as our guest. Check me, Brandon Martin, our host, and the rest of the Rant and Rave crew for all the fun and entertainment for tomorrow. Got some interesting topics I wanted to discuss. And check this out. I read it on Wikipedia the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And I was, I was like looking through videos of the Gold Ranger from ZEO. So I said, okay. Now check this out. Now, as you all know, if you're a Power Rangers fan and you watch Power Rangers ZEO, you know. It is the 25th anniversary of ZEO, by the way. You know that when the Gold Ranger first debuted, I recognized the voice. Oh, that's Brad Hawkins, who played Ryan Steele in VR Troopers. Now, Saban had this crazy idea, and that they were trying to get Brad Hawkins to be added to the Power Rangers ZEO team on some sort of crossover as the Gold Ranger and reprises Ryan Steele character. But because of the scheduling conflicts, couldn't get it done. So that's why they went with the Trey Treforia storyline. And then when he was splitting the Trey Treforia split into three, passed on the powers to Jason for the time being. Jason played by Austin St. John, which is even a shocker because after what Austin St. John, Walter Mang, and Joseph Tweed Trang went through in the second season of Power Rangers when they left because of salaries, and I'm surprised that Austin St. John even agreed to come back and play the Gold Ranger, which is cool. I kind of like that. So, I was very happy because Jason was one of my favorite Rangers, besides Tommy. Now, but I'm thinking now, if Brad Hawkins' scheduling conflicts did not come into play, what if he says, I'm free, I'll play the Gold Ranger, I have no problem reprising my role, I have no problem. How crazy of a crossover that would be. Now I got to thinking, how would they go about that storyline? Let's say, the Gold Ranger comes up, and he does his thing, kicks butt, calls on Paramidas, kicks Wolfsbane's butt, and he's out of there. Rangers want to know what the heck is going on, who is he? They probably keep that mystery up. And I can imagine, like, if Ryan Steele goes back to Crossworld City into Virtual Barrier, and say, Professor Hart, I use the powers, they all work well. The gold ZEO crystal, and Tyler Steele says, now you've fully absorbed it. What'd you do? I helped the Rangers, I helped the Rangers. There were Power Rangers that had the same powers as I do. I'm thinking about joining forces with them. And then Professor Hart goes, well, Grimlord is defeated and out of the way. Looks like there's a new evil force. I think you should join forces with the Rangers to help them defeat the evil force before they target Crossworld City. That would have been a great storyline when Professor Hart made that suggestion. And Tyler Steele would say, I agree, go help the Rangers. But then Ryan Steele decided, well, I'm going to keep my identity a secret just in case. Because if anybody in the virtual world finds out about it, then I'm going to get targeted. So, like, Grimlord's been defeated, he's out of the way. Who's gonna know, right? Because JB and Caitlin are off doing their own thing. So Ryan Steele, Tyler Steele, and Professor Hart decided to continue to work on defending the Earth from the virtual world. So there's that. And I think the Varox bounty hunters could be targeting him for the Gold Ranger powers. Possibly like a remnant of Grimlord's army or something like that. Say, hey, we got to get after him. The Ranger saved his bacon again, and then, or Professor Hart knew about Zordon of Eltar, and like Professor Hart told Ryan, hey, Zordon Eltar is a friend of mine. Go and help the Rangers, and tell him I send my regards or something like that. And I can imagine the storyline, and I can just trying to think here. I can imagine like, okay, who are you, Gold Ranger? And he takes off his helmet, and everybody's like, oh, I'm like, who are you? I think the audience would be home like, holy cow, that's Ryan Steele of VR Troopers. What's he doing there? You know, and all that. And he'd probably go, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ryan Steele. I'm a former VR trooper. And Zordon goes, I remember Professor Hart was trying to bring a trio of teens to defeat the evil Grimlord. Yes, Zordon. It was, yes, Zordon. He would say something like, yes, Zordon. We defeated the evil Grimlord and his army. They've been eliminated no more. I discovered a newfound Ranger power. I found the 6th ZEO crystal that gave me the Gold Ranger powers. And then Billy will go something like, yep, I knew it was an exact match. You had the 6th ZEO crystal. Yeah, I found it in the virtual world one defeating Grimlord. Grimlock. I'm thinking Transformers Grimlock. Hello. Back it up here. Anyways, so I guess, and I decided to take that ZEO crystal, and I got the golden power staff and became the Gold Ranger. And now I heard you guys are in trouble. I want to help you guys out. And then all of a sudden after, the Tarantha bot, and then he said, Power Rangers, I have an idea. I'm transmitting data to you guys about the ZEO Ultra Zord sequence. So he was willing to work with the Rangers, and boom, there you go. Ryan Steele could have joined the Rangers. And then if that happened, then Lightspeed Rescue, you talk about Titanium Ranger, Ryan Mitchell would have had a different name. Oh, Brian. There you go, Brian. You know. Oh, Ryan's been taken out. What about Brian? There you go, Brian Mitchell. Hey. And then again, Brian Mitchell was a celebrity, wasn't he? Anyways. Might I digress. So, it didn't work out. Unfortunately, they decided to go with a Trey Treforia storyline when he splits into three in 3 different personalities, hands the powers over to Jason. Jason can't absorb them too long. They reunited the Trey and all that. So, well, that would be a very interesting storyline to say the least. If Ryan Steele ended up jumping, it could be the first time ever, one guy from one show shows up on another show produced by the same producer and ends up being from a VR trooper to a Power Ranger. And then he want to move from Crossworld City to Angel Grove and learn about it. It would be a lot of focus would have been on him trying to get acclimated to Angel Grove, acclimated to the Ranger powers, acclimated to what the Rangers are all about. I mean, it would have been really cool. It would have been a cool thing to see. Because I recognize the voice. I'm like, that's Ryan Steele, man. Brad Hawkins. So I was like, how would that storyline would have gone? Always intriguing. That always, it's crazy what you find on the internet nowadays. It's like, okay, how do you figure that out? So I think it was really cool. A really cool storyline, to say the least. And yeah. What's going on? Bunch of monkeys. Stephen Horn. Hi, Spider-Man. My friend Stephen Horn. Spider-Man. You're the man, Stephen Horn. Anyways. So, anyways. Alright. So, anyways, I came up with, that was a cool idea. That would have been a cool idea if Brad Hawkins' schedule did not was freed up that way, because I know scheduling conflicts can mess you up, and because that would have helped Brad Hawkins' career out as a Power Ranger. You know what I mean? So, who knows? Who would have known? So, it's a shame that they didn't do it, but but it was real cool seeing John back as a Power Ranger again. And this time while the roles have been reversed, Tommy's the leader of the team, being the Red Ranger, while Jason's in the 6th Ranger. It's like it's like a role reversals to me. But either way, it would have been Power Rangers ZEO would have been cool either way. But it'd be totally awesome. Imagine that, Would have Ryan Steele would have had ZEO Ranger 6 Gold or Gold Ranger Power and do that. I think he would have done the Gold Ranger Power thing. But the Golden Power Staff is the coolest weapon in Power Rangers history, in my personal opinion. because the way is unique. But in Super Sentai Choriki Sentai O Ranger, it's called the King Stick, and the Gold Ranger there is called the King Ranger, and it's about like a kid warrior morphing into that, which is I think is super cool. You know what I mean? And they probably, you know, what's funny thing is Power Rangers Turbo, when they decided to do that, they probably based that off, based Justin's character from the Kid Warrior from Old Ranger, which wouldn't, or better yet, Gosei Sentai Dai Ranger, when the kid became the Sixth Ranger of Kibo Ranger, aka Tommy and the White Ranger. Oh, that's pretty cool though. I think it's, oh man, lots of theories you can go with this thing. It's a little crazy. So. Yeah, so I don't know about Power Rangers moving to Netflix. I am well prepared. I know it's a rumor right now, but I'm well prepared just in case. Because I can go to the local store, pick up a Netflix gift card, and just boom, 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 phone an Netflix account, boom, 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 and boom, I can just watch Power Rangers Dino Fury anytime I want. And there you go. You know what I mean? So that would be my Gold ZEO Ranger theory. That's what I've told. One of the theory is I think Ryan Steele would have said, hey, this is who I am. I used to be a VR trooper. We defeated Grimlord at the cost of our powers. But my father, the Professor Hart, and I, and then Zordon recognized. So that's why you know me. Professor Hart must have told you about me. Yes, Zordon. And I want to thank you guys. And the way to do that, I want to join forces with you guys and help you, because I don't know if anybody from... Because if the Machine Empire, you know, probably caught wind of the Gold Ranger powers, they would have targeted Crossworld City, but I want to make sure they don't target any other city. I'll make sure I'll help you guys protect the Angel Grove and the Earth. And then they probably would say, yeah, you know, man, cool, you know. And I can see Brad Hawkins and you know, Jason David Frank even spar. You know, Tommy and Ryan Steele spar. I mean, they're probably excellent. They're excellent. I know. Jason David Frank is like a 3rd degree black belt. So Brad Hawkins, I'm not so sure. But that would have been an excellent sparring matchup, you know, either way. It would have been great. It would have been great. So, but, and I'm sure they would have come fast friends. And that would have been really cool, you know. Ryan becoming the 6th Ranger. But we had Ryan the 6th Ranger, and that would be in Titanium and Lightspeed Rescue. But like I said, you know, they would have come up with a different name, like Brian, you know. Who knows? Who knows what would have been? Alas. But might I digress? That's my Gold ZEO Ranger theory. ZEO Gold Ranger theory. You know. So, a lot of crazy things. You know, that's like I was when I looked at them, like, what? Oh man, that would have been. What kind of storyline would have come out of that? That would have been really. A storyline would have come out of that would have been really insane. Let me tell you. So. So, nevertheless, I am feeling really good right now. I haven't eaten yet, but I'll eat something soon. My family didn't call me up, so it might be something I didn't like. That's fine. Anyways, or it could be anything goes night. They usually do that. Like I said, we're near 200 episodes. This is episode 199. We'll go into near 200. I'm really excited. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird day, so say the least. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I will see you on episode 200 of WEML-TV channel 77. AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts is tonight, and the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle butting heads in that 2-ring mega steel. So like War Games almost. It's gonna be like it's basically War Games, but since WWE has the WCW and ECW library, they have the rights to the War Games, so they have to call it something else. So Blood and Guts is it. I should call it the Mega Rage Cage or something like that. I don't know. Could be a stupid name. But watch AEW tonight. I'm looking forward to it. You know, Sox playing against the Tigers tonight. Sox won last night. Hunter Renfroe was a triple shy of the cycle. I think Hunter Renfroe should be in the lineup for like every day because he's been hitting the ball pretty good. And have French and call up Chavis and do something with Frenchy Cordero. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And if the Red Sox keep on doing something like this, and then you got Chris Sale coming back mid season, that's going to be I know they're in no rush to get him back here, but if they need him, and if the playoffs come, they could need him at that point, and that would be the main key. So we'll see what happens with that. So I will be seeing you later on, episode 200 of WEML-TV, Channel 77. Eric Lehman saying, see you later. Have a great night. And until then, bless out.